Hey everybody, so Montreal Canadiens are in Pittsburgh on this Valentine's Day, so I want to wish a happy Valentine's Day to, I don't have too many female subscribers, but there's Habs Girl Oz, happy Valentine's Day. Ash, happy Valentine's Day, and Amanda C, have a happy Valentine's Day. Any other female subscribers I have? I don't get a big list. I don't kind of go through the list. I don't know how many, but it tells me I have 0.3% are women. So happy Valentine's Day to all you women out there. Okay, so Montreal is in Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins. Doesn't look promising. Pittsburgh has their the newest Penguin, Jason Zucker, um, just in time for Montreal. And I don't know. I don't have a great feeling tonight. So I'll tell you some stats. I'm going to tell you what I think about the game, my keys to victory, I guess, and I'm going to pick the winner for the game and the first goal scorer for Montreal, and that's all right here at Talking Habs, the home of Habs hockey, where everything is dedicated to the Habs and all things hockey. So if you are a big Habs fan or even a small Habs fan, and you would like to see daily Habs videos, you can head down there, subscribe, ring the notifications bell, and that's going to get you your daily fix of Blue La Rouge from Talking Habs. While you're on the way down there, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And any comments you may have about the game, and in this case in particular, what do you think the score is going to be? What do you think the score will be for the game tonight, and who gets the first goal for Montreal? So it's my birthday today on Valentine's Day. So in honor of myself, I am going to make this our first. I'm going to do this as a prize today. So guess the score, and you have to guess the score and the goal scorer. And I will go pick up a couple of Habs pucks, and in case there's more than one winner, and I will send a Habs puck to the winner of that. So today it's a contest in the comment section. Okay, let's get to the preview. That'll help. Okay, so Montreal is coming off two losses, one to Arizona, one to Boston. The Boston game, honestly, they didn't really look in it after that first goal, if at all, to me, and not looking promising to make the playoffs. If they lose tonight, to me, it's done for the playoffs. It's done now. Really, it's too big of a row. The road, what did I write here? Too big of a row to hoe. I sometimes say road, but it's really row to hoe, like in gardening. That's the saying. I use it a lot sometimes. So it's too big. It's a big mountain to climb, whatever you want, however you want to put it. And I don't see them doing it no matter what, because not only do they have to have that record that they need like 17. They've got to go like 17-3-3 the rest of the way. But they also have to leapfrog, jump over the teams that are ahead of them, and that's sometimes more difficult than getting the record. So I really don't think they're going to make it. But give you the stats. Montreal is 27, 25, and 7, and 5th in the Atlantic. They are 14, 10, and 3 on the road, 15, 16, and 7 against the East. They have scored. They have, how do I want to put it? Goals for and goals against are both 180. They have lost in their last 10. They have gone 6-4-0 and lost their last 2. On the other side, Pittsburgh is 34, 15, and 6, and second in the Metropolitan Division. At home, they're 19, 5, and 4. Against the East, they are 14, 11, and 4. They have scored 182 goals, so the offense is very similar to what Montreal's been putting out. Goals against 150, so their defense is a lot better. In their last 10, they're 6-3-1, and they have lost 1 their last game. Interesting stat on that is they haven't lost back-to-back games. I'm not saying that it's back-to-back games, but they haven't lost 2 games in a row in the last 2.5 months. So it's another stat where it's another thing that Montreal's got to accomplish here. Not to say it can't be done. I'm just saying it's another one of those interesting stats. Corsi for percentage. Montreal has 54.1 and third in the league. Pittsburgh is 50.6 and 12th in the league. Head to head, Montreal is 1-0-1 and Pittsburgh is 1-1-0. Goals per game, 2.98 for Montreal, 17th in the league. 3.25 for Pittsburgh, and 8th in the league. Goals against per game, 3.03 for Montreal and 16th in the league. 2.73 for Pittsburgh and 6th in the league. Shots for per game, 31.4 for Montreal, 30.1 for Pittsburgh. Shots against per game, 34.3 for Montreal and 32.0 for Pittsburgh. Power play percentage, 18.5% for Montreal, and that's been dropping. So their power play has not been good. I don't think even on the road anymore. For a while there, they were one of the top teams on the road, and their home power play has been really doing bad at dropping. And I think at this point it's 8.5% or something like that at home. So they're down to 18.5%, 22nd in the league. Pittsburgh is not 20, pretty much 20, 19.9% and 15th in the league. PK percentage, 79.3 for Montreal and 17th in the league, which is good for Montreal because they were like 31st at some point. And Pittsburgh is 82.8% and 7th in the league, so their PK is really good. Again, like the Boston Bruins, except the Bruins don't had a much better power play as well. But PK on Pittsburgh is going to be just as good as the Bruins, pretty much. So it's not going to be easy. 3 scorers. These are the second tier. So we're not 1, 2, 3, but 4, 5, 6 for both teams. Domi, 13, 23, and 36 for 36. Suzuki, 12, 24, 36. Petrie, 8 goals, 27 assists, 35 points. On the Pittsburgh side, Chris Letang, 12 goals, 25 assists, 37 points. Sid Kidd, 10 goals, 21 assists, 31 points. That's in 27 games. And I don't know McCann. I don't know his first name. McCann, 14 goals, 17 assists, 31 points. In nets will be Price tonight. I doubt it'll be anybody else. 24, 20, and 4 with a 2.71 goals against and a 9.13 save percentage and 3 shutouts to go along with that. And since January 1st, he has been one, if not the best, one of the best goalies in the league. On the other side, I did not hear anything about goalie yet, so it's not that I'm super early. I guess it's before 11, so I'll give you both. Tristan Jarry is 18-8-1 with a 2.18 goals against and a 9.29 save percentage and 3 shutouts. Matt Murray is 16-7-5 with a 2.82 goals against and a 9.02 save percentage and 1 shutout. So I don't know who it'll be in nets. Depends on whether Pittsburgh takes us to how serious they take us, I guess, maybe. Okay, so with a loss tonight, the Habs will be out of the playoff race, right? Essentially, not mathematically, but essentially out of the race. And to win tonight is going to be, here's that saying, a hard road to hoe. And it's going to be because Pittsburgh just got Jason Zucker in the lineup, and that's going to give them a bit of a boost right there. We beat them the last time we played them 4-1, so there's a bit of a revenge factor there. They don't want to lose to a team that's not as good as them. There's a bunch of reasons why, right? Are they better off losing? Start heading in the direction of Alexis Lafreniere. Not on purpose, but more than likely they are going to lose because they're just, with Weber out, with Jonathan Drouin not stepping back in and being where he was when he got injured, they're not looking like they're firing on all cylinders. I don't know how the term you want to use, but they're not at their best right now. You can tell it in that Boston game. They should not have lost to Arizona, although it's not fair to Arizona, but realistically, we would have thought they were going to win, right? So is it time now for the losing to happen? I think it might happen, and it'll be, there's a word I'm looking for, but it'll be like a natural thing. It's not going to be that they're tanking necessarily. Although at this point, after the next couple of losses, I think maybe it's time to see Charlie Lindgren in net, to see some of the guys down in Laval, not KK, not Paling, not Fleury, but some of the other guys be brought up and give them a little taste of the NHL. And I think that's the way to tank if you're going to tank. And maybe it's time for that. But to always play at your best, but you don't always have to have Price playing. Give them a bit of a break. Once you're out of it, you're out of it. So Those weren't my keys to victory, actually, though. So here are my keys to victory. And it's important. Keys to victory are important tonight. Or our keys to victory important tonight. Listen, it's my birthday today, so I might be partying a little bit early. So I'm sorry, but it's my writing. Our keys to victory important tonight? Not really. But here goes. So my most important, this might be very important actually, key to victory. Pray that the ghosts of the old form follow you to Pittsburgh and help you out there. Last of these kind of keys to victory, take acid and pretend they are the 1970s Habs, because that might help. If they drop some acid and they might think that they're the old players and start playing better. Now seriously, play your game, be aggressive, especially on the forecheck. Price needs to be lights out, like literally he needs to be lights out, and even that is not necessarily going to make a win because he's been pretty much lights out for the last long time, and it hasn't guaranteed anything. But he needs to be lights out if they want to win. The D needs to step up. That's it. Weber is out. Somebody on the D, more than somebody, a couple of the D defensemen need to step up and go to, if they have it in them, and just go up a notch. They need to up their game. Score some goals. This is going to be important. They're going to need to score some goals here. And I don't mean that facetiously in any way. They need to score some goals. They haven't really been scoring a lot lately, and they're going to need to score. And you can tell that by that 2.98 goals per game. That number's come down from, at some point, it was 3.05. It's coming down because they're not scoring lately. And good special teams, very important. They're on the road. Let's see that good road power play come out and get a goal. And PK needs to be good. Okay, so my game prediction for tonight. For all you that are still gung-ho, it's fine, you are, but you're not going to like my score. I think it's going to be 4-2 for Pittsburgh. So I got 4-2 Pittsburgh. My first goal scorer for the Habs is Brendan Gallagher. I think Gallagher's pissed off from that last game, getting checked in the throat. And he'll look to take it out with scoring a couple goals, hopefully, tonight. So Brendan Gallagher, first goal for the Habs. And there you go. That's let me hear what your guys are. And it's a contest tonight, so I said it earlier, so if you're still around, if you want to be in the contest to possibly win a puck, I have a puck here, but it's not a Habs puck, but a puck like this with a Habs logo on it. You got to give me the score of the game and who gets the first Habs goal. It's not one or the other to win the puck. You need both to win the puck. It's practice for when this is going to become a regular Saturday contest. So you guys in the comment section. Okay, and I'm done. Subscribe if you like to subscribe. Give a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more like this on a daily basis, and get your daily fix of Bleu Bar Rouge. So thanks everybody for watching. I'm trying to run through the end. This is running long. I really appreciate it. I'll see you at the live stream at 5:30, hopefully, and enjoy the game. And peace out. Bye, y'all.